titles, but in this case, nah, this is great.
Vabu has been good. Like beating Oates, who is a very good Kirby from upstate New York. That's a very good win to have.
Yeah.
And Bashi too. So Vabu is like. Speaking of which, we're going to go watch Vabu right now. Vabu already 2 good wins off the deck. Like those are not easy pools wins to have. Like Bashi's been in a lot of top 64s and round 2 pools of these big Wi-Fi tournaments and other tournaments. Oates is also a fantastic player in their own right. So I want to see what Vabu has, because we see so many hero players online do well, and you know they've clearly all got something figured out. So I want to see what Vabu has in the tank here against Chopstix, who is just a solo K. Rool.
Yeah, he's vibing with the K. Rool. K. Rool pretty good. Yeah. A lot of good stuff to come out from K. Rool. I always love to see like a meta game for a character get pushed, and K. Rool feels like it's done that because they realize, wow, this character's got some crazy auto cancel windows, and so you can just throw out these big moves that link into each other, like the Kremlin Crush or whatever it's called, where you get like around 20 to 30, you can get Dare into down tilt. Psych up, baby. It doesn't just buff the knockback; it buffs the throw knockback. So up throw becomes a kill throw, and that's pretty neat.
My friend, Moonell, another player that entered this tournament.
Shout out to Moonell.
He also a really good commentator.
Nice.
I was talking with him. I asked him, like, why do you only play low tiers? Why do you only play bad characters? And one of his points that he made was that the meta for a lot of low tiers gets a lot better explored than most good characters in this game, because they have to struggle a little bit more. They have to find more creative solutions to problems. So I'm always interested in seeing what like K. Rool players, because K. Rool's not the greatest character out there. He loses a good amount of matchups. He's got some good tools though, and seeing how certain players deal with the tools of other characters, or how K. Rool can navigate through these troublesome matchups, like it's really cool to see. Because if you find a good low tier player, they have ran the gauntlet. They have suffered at the hands of top tier oppression. You know, they've seen some shit.
And he's putting on some stuff.
My man's seeing red right now. Apparently, Chopstix is going off.
I mean, that's a red hero with a red cape on red percent, like
small shield.
And Oomph did the opposite of help. Oh, that's a combo. That could have been at least.
Yeah, Crown, gotta watch out for that Crown when it's coming back. When it hits you up ahead, it's almost better to get hit while it's coming at you rather than when it's coming back, because...
Oh, that was a crit.
Oh boy. If it's coming back, it can link into confirms for K. Rool. So you gotta be careful about that. Oh, yeah. That was F-tilt! What?
But the push-off... No, F-tilt 1-2, if you have Psych Up and Oomph, F-tilt 1-2 or F-smash break shield from full.
That destroyed a whole shield.
Yep. And he's got it again. You cannot shield.
This character's cracked out, yo.
You're dead.
What? Dare?
Psych Up and
Power spot Dare?
No, the sweet spot. The sweet spot. There's sweet spot Dare, and he bounced off the stage.
Oh my god, dude! Oomph and Psych Up. What the hell?
Oomph and Psych Up together, you get the added damage buff of 1.2 from the, or 1.3 from the Oomph, on top of the like 1.5 or so knockback buff. These numbers might be fake, but like you get the idea of.
I get it.
You're stacking.
I see what you're saying.
You're stacking damage on top of damage, so it doesn't matter what percent you're at. It doesn't matter what shield you're at. You're gone.
I feel like every hero player I see has like a spell they favor heavily over others, and I feel like Vabu's is Oomph and Psych Up, because I've seen other heroes come here like Sola. Yeah. Sola used like the more fundamentally based ones rather than like the janky spell ones. I've seen ones use the janky spell ones. I've seen some favor bounce. Every hero has a favorite spell that will cater to their playstyle. And I feel like Vabu's is, I'm gonna take as many steroids as possible and just destroy you with my raw strength. I feel like that's what Vabu is favoring power right now. Among all else.
He is choosing violence.
He is definitely choosing violence.
I really like that about Hero. While Hero does have some craziness, like Whack and Thwack are indeed craziness.
They're nuts.
But the fundamental idea behind Hero being so mathematically dependent really grinds that card game mentality in me, where I'm like trying to figure out like odds and statistics, and that's kind of the entire point of Hero's menu. It's like, are you gonna play to the spells that you're more likely to see, or you're gonna go for those big Hail Marys? It looks like Vabu is playing that, like he's playing much more into physicality, like utilizing a lot of side B since that is a physical hit to stack with Oomph and Psych Up, and then only really using the Frizz line as a means of projectile, because those he always has access to.
Yo, that was those are awesome. Those are some great points, by the way.
Thanks, man.
I'm not just saying that too. Like that's like a really good way to break down, I feel like, what Hero is all about. Man, but I'm impressed by Chopstix Edgeguard right there. Like that was, you don't really see too many like K. Rools really go off stage to get like those weak Edgeguards a lot of the time. And I feel like you have to maximize that. You know, Edgeguarding is very crucial. I don't care what anybody says in this game. Like if you can exploit or abuse a recovery without just ledge trapping or staying on stage, you're gonna be one step ahead of your opponent. So Chopstix, I like that he's trying to make the most of these punishes right here. Yeah,
it's always kind of worth it.
You need them against characters like Hero too, because you never know when a deficit is gonna come against Hero. It could come at literally any time. This character's literally a wild card.
Yeah. Oh, not getting zoom. He's been pretty fortunate with some of these zooms that he's acquired. Not even in the bubble for most of the time when he pulls them. There it is. Yeah, he just kind of finds it.
Sometimes you gotta get yourself out of a sticky situation with some RNG. However, Vabu running dangerously low on MP here. I don't know if he'll have enough to make this recovery. No, he won't. Yeah, that's tough.
He did, but then he hit Oomph. So.
Yeah, I know, for real. I was like, I don't. It's like driving way faster with your car and turning the heat on when you're like about to run out of gas on the freeway.
He chose violence so hard that he didn't. He couldn't do life.
He couldn't violence because sometimes you can't choose violence. Oh, good night, Kiro.
Oh, the crowd! Oh, no! Oh, he had hope. He had a glimmer of hope before it was snuffed.
One thing I love about Hero is that you get to see all like animations for characters that you never see, like the sleeping one. I never knew K-Rool just took a seat, just took a load off real quick. K-Rool needed his big nappy time before Flat Fuck Friday.
Yeah, he's chilling in his big chair in DK64. He likes that chair.
Taking a big nappy.
Hey, there it is.
Can we predict it? No. This is
totally random. So predict, but yeah.
This is tough. I feel like this game is more or less even at this point. Maybe Vabu has to do a little bit more work, but looking pretty poised for Chopstix to take this one if he can just get this edgeguard correctly. No! Oh, he got it! Wow! He got it. He was behind him.
Look at that. It was ever so slight, but if we can get a replay on that, I'd love it. But he was on the platform, on the very edge of it up here. And that's kind of the K. Rool special. Like he does the cannon, but the drift backwards to cover roll, that was when it looked like he was covering specific, like just only really neutral air dodge or jump or whatever it was. Like that's super subtle, but I love it.
If I'm Vabu right now, I'm punching the air. I was like, why would I get hit by that?
It does not feel good. It feels like you got hit by day one stuff.
That Chopstix bringing it back. That looked like a very rough first game for Chopstix, but he adapted super well and he really turned his gameplay more defensive. I feel like that game specifically, like he wasn't overextending too hard. Speaking of which, Glenn makes it out of pools. Glenn did it. Winner's side.
Nintendo did the thing.
Did the thing. Proud of you, Glenn.
Now we got some buttons coming out. Hero's buttons are kind of. I mean, the point of the character is he's supposed to use his menu like an RPG, huh? How about that? And utilize his spells more to circumvent his normals. But
this blunderbuss usage is insane.
K-Rool's got some pretty good normals of his own, to the point where he can go toe to toe and even beat out a lot of Hero's more slower aerials.
Chopstix has been getting these like blunderbusses out in the nick of time, and it's throwing Vabu off super hard on his recoveries. Like getting off ledge against K-Rool is already kind of hard because blunderbuss is just like a fantastic coverall. It's like literally baby's first ledge trapping. Maybe getting a little too lost in the sauce there because he definitely could have gotten that kill. Vabu just needs time to build resources though, and he's finally found that time.
This is Oomph and Psych Up, by the way. Yep. Yeah.
It's rough, buddy. You gotta make sure you kill Hero when you have the chance, because if you give him too much time to set up, he becomes a better character.
His combo game's not looking, not even Heroes, but Vabu is very much focusing on the little. Oh, okay.
Welcome to the Kaklang waiting room.
Wait, down smash?
Oh, that was cool. I like that a lot. That was really cool.
I mean, you got time. You got time.
You got a lot of frames after he comes out of Kaklang too. If you can just react accordingly with like a good strong option quickly enough, you will be able to get that punish on Kaklang every time. That move is a gimmick.
Yeah. I mean, it's totally invincible, except it's really laggy. And it kind of comes at the cost of another move, because only Metal Slash only really works against Kaklang, which makes it extremely useless, except in the Ditto, I guess.
That was good. Sorry for whistling into the microphone, by the way, chat. That was just, I was very impressed by that space back air. That was really good timing on Vabu's part for catching the get-up. Chopstix has to make something happen here, because with Hero at a stock advantage, it gives him a lot more time to really do what Hero wants to do, which is build himself up. He's also got that fully charged neutral B, just waiting to be shot out, so we gotta be careful.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, he's alive, but...
He's alive. It looked like he was dead, though. I wouldn't have been shocked.
Kafriz is something else.
This is tough, though. My man's got a Psych Up, so he's got a... Chopstick's got to be careful. Make sure he's getting his ledge traps.
I'm waiting for the Wi-Fi down smash. Like,
ooh.
When all else fails, down smash on platform. You know, there's a reason why people hate it.
Pick your head up, King. Your crown has fallen off. Oh boy.
I think that's slowly falling out of pace. Oomph and Psych Up online. Is this kind of the state that Bobby wants to be in? But down throw up tilt.
Ooh, no. Wow. No up tilt. Yeah, no. My man Chopstix was not... He kept dropping the Chopsticks. He was not able to finish his food.
There's a lot of instances where like it worked once, right? He did down throw into up. He did down throw and up smash, got those kills. But every subsequent down throw, from my memory at the very least, Chopstix tried to go for like dash attack or go for up air, things, or up smash again. Things that just didn't end up connecting, and he left a lot of damage and stocks on the table because of it. Left on the cutting room floor to keep the cooking reference going. It's a good song.
Chefing up. Yeah, I wish they added more songs from Persona 5 in this game, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, they could have added Price. Price is a really good song. They could have added... Honestly, most of the songs in the Palaces are pretty good.
I'm glad they still pulled back to 4 and 3, even just a little bit.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
I haven't played those yet, but I want to, for sure.